The answer and the question is always in the same problem. When you are the teacher, you have the answer key, so you see all different sections of the equation. And so I'm here to say, oh, first of all, I got one. I got one. I got another subscriber. Was it you? Was it you? I'm fishing for men. I'm teaching how to fish. So I want you to go fish after this video. I want you to go find somebody. When I say go, click the like button and the forward button. Our job has become so easy at the click of a button. If you don't think that's authority, if you don't think that's power, come on, guys. There's this debate about the one versus the zero, the Nero, and I'm here to put the two together, put zero and one together. And if you look on any digital item, you'll see that symbol, signet, whatever, with a one in the middle and the zero surrounding the one. And so that's what gives you power. And so we're all power. We're power sources, and we're more than just a battery. And even if we were a D cell or C cell battery, we are the everlasting kind of battery. And so batteries, though, the Duracell, it's usually black on the bottom and copper on the top, if I do recall myself. But I'm a servant. I serve ants. I serve black people. I ain't say brown, I said black. You fetch me a black person, a black man. Let me see him. And I'm here to serve, protect, and serve. Because there ain't too many black males on this planet. I've seen some purple. I've seen some brown. I've seen some dark chocolate. But I have yet to personally lay my eyes and hands on a black man. So why is that a big deal? Because if you don't start your conversation, if you don't start your life out calling things as they truly are, then you already got confusion. So I'm here to straighten out confusion. I'm here to lock arm in arm, because I'm just a link. I'm a gold link, but I'm a link nonetheless. Somebody asked, how was I going to save the world, or why would I just be chosen as the one? And again, why? Because I would turn right back around and choose you. That's easy. And so you know something I don't know. I don't know your name. That's enough. That's plenty. And that's enough for us to have a dialogue. That's enough for us to get to know each other on an authentic, golden standard kind of way. Before we start exchanging money, let's exchange airtime. Jesus asked, can y'all rap with me for an hour? They dozing off and carrying on, snoozing and losing and choosing. And while people be sleeping, Jesus be flowing, giving answers. While he praying on Peter and eyes all up in heaven, he be talking. And if somebody is willing to talk back, he willing to listen. So that's why I ain't never given up on Jesus, whether he come back or not. If things go wrong, you can always nail it to the cross. And I mean that in the most merciful kind of way. I mean that. Because I don't plan on getting in trouble. I plan on using Jesus for better things than staying out of trouble and running from the devil. Okay? So I squashed all of that foolishness, having an enemy and being your worst own enemy and all that foolishness. No. I am my best friend. I am worth more than enough money to get me and you out of these psychopathic BS games. The time been up for somebody to say, fine, I'll be it, whatever that is. So I chose for myself. And then I realized, okay, well, God chose me too. And then I ain't trying to do this all by myself. So, we had enough of that too. The weight of the world on your shoulders. So again, I'm just going to punt it to Jesus. I'm going to point it to you. I'm going to punt it to her, though, even more so. The female. Because we've been Jesus a long time ago. Dying and bleeding and resurrecting after 3 days, 7 days, 13. It don't stop. And now it's time for us to stop. It's time for us to be done with the issues of blood, family, friends, co-workers. You found your match. You found somebody that can light your fire, piss you off, make you mad. Be done with it. If you listen to this video, this is your time to just be over it. Done. Period. Point blank. Close the book. Wipe your hands. See, I've believed in lesser things. I've believed in less for more. How about now? I believe in myself. I'm here to talk sense. After you finish numbing yourself with other kinds of videos, I ain't gonna throw no shade. But after you're done with that, and you possibly laying on your back, or you excited about life, and you just wish somebody else was talking that kind of talk, I'm here for you. You ain't got to stop believing in anything but the stupid stuff. And once we start calling stuff what it is, then we can start making our money. We can start building our communities. We can start cleaning up around ourselves, behind ourselves. Stop being a litter bug. Some of the basic stuff. I'm for the simple. And you don't have to call it spiritual. You don't have to make another distinction between you and I, or you, me, us, and we. You don't have to make any distinctions beyond we're on this planet together. But it's not just us. It's just ice. If you're trying to spell it right, it's just ice. When you're in hell, just ask for just ice. I'm gonna get it, just ice. Ask for iced tea. You heard? With some lemon and some little bit of sugar. But we hear more people talk about hell and heal and stuff, and ain't nobody talking about venues and avenues and money. So I know there's a thing called a revenue, a revenue, but where's the venue first? And the vine is you. Make sure when you pronounce your vowels, you do the long vowel sound and the short vowel sound. Just to make sure you're getting all you need out of the vowels. There's love in the vowels. There's double U in the vowels. And I promised that on every lucid, clear day of my mind, I was going to get on here and talk my talk. The walk that I walk, I'm going to talk it. And I'm going to cash in on it because there's somebody out there that believes in GOASKVAL. Go ask Val. That's me. And I'm asking. Like Matthew 7:7 asking. Ask, it shall be given to you. I'm giving you the meat. I'm giving you the bones. I'm giving you the marrow. I go all the way down. We're going to grind this thing up. But you're not going to do it without the STL. There is no hustle without the STL. And I'm from the Lou. And the Lou is lucid. If you can survive St. Louis, St. Lou is misery. If you can survive Missouri, the 314, the pi formula, you can survive Illinois 618, the golden ratio. I just heard we got bumped down to number 2 in crime. We just got beat out to New Orleans. But I'm doing like the Matrix man did on Neo. He said, no. No more killing yourself. No more killing your neighbor. No more killing your brother. No more killing your sister. No more beating up on each other and yourself for not figuring out that you don't have to do that. I don't know who she is and why she wrote murder, but we are the crows. We are the murder of crows, and we need not murder physically people taking life. We need to come together like a bunch of black crows and show that we understand there's more than one way to murder. Do you comprehend what I'm saying? Because if a word comes down from the invisible place in the sky that says murder or purge, and you don't have any other definition of the word, you may feel prompted to go and kill somebody. There's something called an even keel, K-E-E-L, backwards spelled leek, which is an onion, which is what they ate in the wilderness. This is a planet of education. This is a school. This is a place to learn your alchemy and your valchemy, and whatever your first initial is. Your name Bob, let it be Valchemy. But over here is Valchemy, because my name Val. And I've transmuted what people have called clay into gold, only to realize that's what I was in the very beginning. It's the classic story of the alchemist. But it's Val this time, yo. Okay? So make it your own. You be your network. That's what I'm doing over here. I'm being my own. I'm taking after Oprah, and I don't have to go through what Oprah went through because Oprah paved the way. She made a way. She's a portal. Okay. 12 minutes. I think I can go a little bit more. My daughter just sent me a text, an audio. I'll try to do a separate video on it, but I just love her voice. She is the Pisces. She is the 221. She is the copper top. She is the signified sickle. Birthed and born in South Carolina. The palm tree and the crescent moon is the flag on South Carolina. This is where she was conceived. And it was diagnosed in VA, Virginia, the place for lovers, that she had, by the king's daughters, by the way, that she had sickle cell disease, hemoglobin SS. And I have an alpha thalassemia trait, and when I started to look at the amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins, I saw that her middle name, as well as my name, Valine, and her middle name, or her beginning of her first name, rather, alanine, is 2 of the important 16 basic amino acids. Now, I didn't know all of this when I got pregnant and I was just loving on life and Jesus and my husband at the time. But it showed me how direct and how exact the creator, the universe, the Valverse, the Godverse, the ability to believe in something bigger and greater than yourself, only for that thing to come back and believe in you even the more. Boom. We are the mores. We are the plus that equals the bottom of the equation. Limitless. $, GOASK, VAL. Go ask Val. You got a question? Come ask me. I'm going to speak the truth. And I ain't charging for it yet. So come at me. I love you. I'll see if I can do this other video talking about what she asked me. It was about marriage and weddings, the paperwork and all that. So I'll tune in with you next time. All right? Take care. I'll be back. I'll be front.